Namaskar. Today I am going to explain the concept of evaporation, which is very much important to understand the engineering hydrology. Let us consider a water body. Let us take the example of pond. In liquid, the water molecules are continuously in motion. So what happens? They have some kinetic energy. They are continuously vibrating. So what happens if the temperature of water body rises suddenly? Then these vibrating molecules get extra energy, and some of them start to escape from the surface of that water body. Similarly, the air which is present around that water body has some of the water molecules present in water vapors. Those are continuously in motion around that water body. So some of these molecules, they penetrate into the water surface. What happens in this whole process? There is a net escape of water molecules from the surface of the water body. So this phenomena is termed as evaporation. So in a nutshell, we can say that if due to any reason the temperature of the water body rises, then it acts as the latent heat of vaporization for the continuously vibrating molecules, and these molecules start to escape from the surface of that water body. The actual net escape of these molecules from the water body is termed as evaporation. Now there is a law which is called Dalton's law of evaporation. Now I would like to talk about two pressures here. First one is saturation vapor pressure, and other one is the actual vapor pressure. The actual vapor pressure is measured at a particular time or at a particular place in air. And what is saturation vapor pressure? Saturation vapor pressure is the maximum capacity of that air at a particular temperature. Okay, because air has a different capacity to hold the water molecules at different temperatures. The warmer the air, the more capacity it has to hold the moisture. Whenever evaporation takes place, there must be the difference between these two pressures. If there is a difference between saturation vapor pressure and actual vapor pressure, then only evaporation takes place. If saturation vapor pressure reaches your actual evaporation pressure, then there is an equilibrium condition, and after that no evaporation takes place, and this is the state where condensation occurs. Means there is no space for the extra water vapor to occupy the space in the air, because it is already full. Evaporation rate equals to the condensation rate at this particular point. According to Dalton's law of evaporation, the rate of evaporation, which is measured in mm per day, it is directly dependent upon the difference between the saturation vapor pressure and the actual vapor pressure. And there comes the concept of relative humidity also. So what is relative humidity? Ratio of your actual vapor pressure to the saturation vapor pressure is termed as relative humidity. Suppose the saturation vapor pressure is 4 and actual vapor pressure is 2. Okay, relative humidity will be equal to actual vapor pressure divided by saturation vapor pressure multiplied by 100, then 2 by 4 multiplied by 100, it will be 50%. So half of the water molecules are present in the air. So this is the concept of relative humidity. So evaporation only takes place up to the point when saturation vapor pressure is greater than actual vapor pressure. There should be a difference between saturation vapor pressure and actual vapor pressure, then only evaporation takes place. Larger the difference, the evaporation rate will be more. So this phenomena was explained by John Dalton. There are various factors on which this evaporation process depends: the temperature conditions, the wind speed, and the soluble salts which are present in the water body. Density of the solution is always more. So if the density increases, then the rate of evaporation get decreased. So that is the reason why we see less evaporation in salty water as compared to the fresh water. So if we have a fresh water body, then we will witness more evaporation as compared to the salty water which is present in the sea. So also evaporation is a cooling process, because what happens in evaporation, if due to any means the temperature of the water body rises, the energy gets transferred to those vibrating molecules, and they start to escape from the surface. So they are taking away the extra heat with them, leaving behind less heat available. So that is the reason why the temperature drops. In the process of sweating, the moisture that get evaporated from our body, the moisture takes away the extra heat which is present in the body and get evaporated. We have the feeling of coolness at that point of time. Now one thing you will also observe that during the monsoon season, the evaporation process is reduced, because air which is surrounding us is already humid. If the humidity is high, then there is no space for the extra water molecules to occupy the air. So hence the evaporation rate gets decreased. I hope you understood the concept of this evaporation, because evaporation and precipitation, these are one of the important phenomena of hydrological cycle, and this is the only reason why we get monsoon in India. The reason for making this video, due to the temperature changes, due to global warming and due to the climate change, these patterns are getting disturbed, and we are often witnessing some of the places are getting very heavy rainfalls, and some of the places they are not even getting any rainfall. The main phenomena of evaporation and precipitation are getting disturbed in this hydrological cycle. This is very much important because we need to understand this. India is fully dependent on agriculture and precipitation patterns. If the precipitation is not happening at the right time, then everything gets disturbed. So I hope you are clear with this topic now. Thank you so much.